What's up, y'all? It's Emile Ennis Jr. back here with Clevver News, and Billie Eilish reveals that her love for Justin Bieber was so intense that she almost had to be put in therapy.
Now, don't get me wrong, we all have strange obsessions. Whether you are obsessed with Frank's Red Hot Wing sauce like me, or have an affinity for Animal Crossing, we're human and it's bound to happen. But all thanks to a recent interview with Billie Eilish's mother, Maggie Baird, we learned that Billie's Bieber fever was so intense that her parents contemplated getting her professional help. While appearing on the latest episode of her Me and Dad radio show on Apple Music, Billie and her mom began to reminisce about how obsessed with Justin Bieber she became, so much so that talks of going to therapy were a serious thing. Maggie started out by saying with a laugh, quote, "I just want to say we did consider taking you to therapy because you were in so much pain over Justin Bieber." They also had a good laugh over the fact that Billie would watch Justin's music video for As Long As You Love Me, to which Billie admitted she would watch the music video for this song and just sob. Maggie added, "I remember this one really well in the video and Billie talking about it and being excited it was coming out and just crying and crying. Everyone knows the whole Billie and Justin Bieber thing, but this song was a big part of it." So in case you didn't believe it before, Billie Eilish is physical proof that the Bieber fever is a real thing, people. But things have definitely come full circle as Billie and Justin have actually held conversations throughout the past year without fainting, and she admitted that he even DM'd her and shared this throwback photo of her with Bieber posters all over her walls. She caught up with Entertainment Tonight back in 2019 when she first revealed her obsession, admitting that it started like right before he retired. Billie also recalled his DM to her saying, "The first thing he sent was a screenshot of a DM I sent him in 2014. You know how when you follow somebody, you can see everything they DM'd you in the past? It felt good and it felt bad at the same time." Although she hadn't met Justin at the time of her interview last year, Billie continued to gush over him, adding, "It started when I was like 12, I believe. He's amazing. He's so sweet. And I feel for him, man. He's been through a lot." She also admitted back in November during K-Rock's Kevin and Bean show, quote, "That was like my first love. That was the person I was in love with. In my head, he was in love with me. It was like a relationship with the person." Okay, so I know they say you should never meet your idols, but in Billie's case, meeting Justin was pretty much the highlight of her life. The two finally met at Coachella in 2019 when a fan captured a video of the two hugging. Justin even shared a photo of the two meeting on his own Instagram account, writing, "So this happened, long and bright future ahead of you." Earlier this year, Justin even got emotional talking about how he feels protective of Billie, telling Apple Music's Zane Lowe that it was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone telling me they love me and just turn their back on you in a second. He also spoke about their relationship saying, "It has to be natural, right? I just kind of let her do her thing. I just want to protect her. I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. If she ever needs me, I'm just a call away." As many fans do know, Billie has endured her share of public scrutiny after being constantly criticized and sexualized for her signature baggy style, but have since turned on her when she shows a little more than what others deem as appropriate. After taking a trip to Hawaii with some friends, Billie opened up during an interview with Days magazine saying, quote, "I saw comments like, 'How dare she talk about not wanting to be sexualized and wear this?' It was trending. There were comments like, 'I don't like her anymore because as soon as she turns 18, she's a like, dude, I can't win.'" Billie then shared a vulnerable short film during one of her final shows before the shutdowns called Not My Responsibility, where she strips down to her bra as a means of protesting those who continuously pass judgment on other people's bodies. But all in all, it seems like Billie's obsession with Justin has paid off, so we can only hope that these two have been able to find a solid friendship within each other and are able to relate to the struggles they've both encountered.
For more on Billie, click right over here for another Clevver News video, and then let us know your thoughts on Billie and her mom's confession down in the comment section below, and also let us know if you have any weird obsessions as well. I'm your host, Emile Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver News. Bye, guys.